Did you notice what really happened when Taekook arrived at Incheon Airport on April 23rd? At first, it looked like a normal departure, but within minutes, something between Taehyung and Jungkook caught everyone's attention, and now the entire internet can't stop talking about it. What were they whispering to each other in that moment? And why did their energy feel so different this time? Let's dive into what really happened, because you might have missed this detail. BTS once again captured global attention as they officially departed for the United States on April 23rd, turning what might have been a routine airport appearance into one of the most talked about moments on the internet. The world-renowned group BTS has long been accustomed to media frenzy, but this particular departure from Incheon International Airport carried a different kind of energy, one that felt more intimate, more emotional, and unexpectedly captivating for fans across the globe. From early morning, the airport atmosphere was already charged with anticipation. Fans gathered in large numbers, some arriving hours in advance just to secure a glimpse of their idols. Cameras were ready, banners were held tightly, and the excitement was almost tangible in the air. Members of the press from various countries lined the walkways, prepared to document every detail. When the group finally appeared, the energy surged instantly. Cheers echoed throughout the space. Flashes of cameras lit up the scene, and for a brief moment, the entire airport seemed to revolve around their presence. Each member brought their own distinct style, effortlessly blending sophistication with comfort. Their outfits reflected a sense of quiet luxury, refined yet approachable, giving off the impression of modern royalty navigating a very public space. Yet amid all the attention, it didn't take long for the focus to shift toward two particular members, Taehyung and Jungkook. From the moment they stepped out of their vehicle, something about their dynamic stood out. Taehyung and Jungkook were not just walking side by side. They seemed completely in sync. Their pace matched naturally, their movements aligned without effort, and there were subtle moments where they leaned closer to each other, exchanging quiet words amid the overwhelming noise. Cameras caught these fleeting interactions, and within minutes, clips began circulating online, sparking widespread curiosity. What made this moment particularly striking wasn't simply their physical closeness, but the atmosphere they created around themselves. Despite the crowd, the noise, and the constant attention, they appeared remarkably calm. There was a sense of ease in the way they carried themselves, as if they had carved out a small, private space within the chaos. For many fans, this sense of comfort and authenticity felt deeply meaningful. Their expressions became another focal point. Both Taehyung and Jungkook looked genuinely happy that day. Their smiles didn't appear rehearsed or performative. They felt natural, effortless, and sincere. Their body language reflected the same energy, relaxed shoulders, light movements, and an openness that suggested they were fully present in the moment. Fans quickly noted how their positive energy seemed almost contagious, resonating even through screens. It's often these small, unguarded moments that leave the strongest impression. Not the grand performances or carefully planned appearances, but the quiet interactions that reveal a more human side. In an industry where perfection is often emphasized, glimpses of genuine connection feel especially powerful. This is precisely why images and videos from that day spread rapidly across social media platforms, generating discussions, emotional reactions, and endless interpretations. Speculation naturally followed. Fans began to wonder what exactly Taehyung and Jungkook were saying to each other in those brief, whispered exchanges. Was it something lighthearted, a joke to ease the tension before a long flight? Or perhaps words of encouragement, shared between two individuals about to face another demanding schedule? Some even imagined it as a reflective moment, a quiet acknowledgement of how far they've come together. At the same time, many chose to view the moment through a simpler lens. Two close companions walking side by side, sharing a conversation finding comfort in each other's presence before embarking on an important journey. This interpretation, while less speculative, resonated just as strongly, if not more, because of its relatability. The departure itself marks the beginning of another significant chapter for BTS in the United States. Over the years, the country has become a major stage for their global influence, where they've consistently broken records and expanded their reach. Every visit carries high expectations, with fans eagerly anticipating performances, appearances, and potential new projects. This trip is no exception, and excitement continues to build around what they might reveal next. Yet interestingly, despite the scale of their upcoming activities, it was this quiet airport moment that captured the most attention. It serves as a reminder that authenticity often speaks louder than spectacle. In a fast-moving digital world, where content is constantly produced and consumed, it's the genuine, unscripted interactions that tend to linger the longest. Fan reactions have been as diverse as they are passionate. Some expressed joy at seeing the members so relaxed and happy. Others felt a sense of warmth and nostalgia, reflecting on the bond that has grown between them over the years. And of course, many continue to share theories, each adding a new layer to the ongoing conversation surrounding that brief but memorable exchange. Ultimately, this moment highlights something essential about BTS, their ability to connect on a deeply emotional level. Beyond the music, beyond the performances, it is these human moments that strengthen their bond with fans. A glance, a smile, a whispered sentence. Each carries meaning. Each becomes part of a larger story that fans feel connected to. Now, as they continue their journey in the United States, that scene at Incheon Airport remains vivid in the minds of many. A fleeting interaction that somehow became unforgettable, reminding everyone that even the smallest moments can hold the greatest significance. And the question still lingers, fueling curiosity and imagination alike. What exactly did they whisper to each other just before boarding the plane? Perhaps the answer will never be known. But maybe that's what makes it so compelling, leaving just enough mystery for everyone to interpret it in their own way. So, what do you think Taehyung and Jungkook were saying to each other right before boarding the plane? Was it something meaningful, something funny, or something only they understand? Drop your theories in the comments. I'd love to read what you think. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates on BTS and their journey in the US. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.